Hey hustlers, welcome to Hustle with Bafikile. So my name is Bafikile and welcome to the channel. So today I thought it's very important that I talk to you guys about my bad money habits that I had to let go of. And it wasn't easy, honestly. I have finally realized that they are doing nothing for me, but they are actually keeping me poor and also keeping me at the same place. I have made a lot of videos talking about how to make an extra income, how to make money. Actually, I worked on my mindset before I even got into this whole thing of trying to increase my income, of trying to create different streams of income. Because if I cannot manage the little that I have right now, it's going to be almost impossible, or I am just going to misuse whatever extra that I am going to have. Even right now, I am not saying that I am perfect, but I am doing my level best to overcome these bad money habits. So the first money bad habit that I realized that it was taking me back and it was not doing anything good for me was impulsive buying. So this thing of just deciding on the spot that you're just gonna buy something because you are seeing it right there and then. I really had to change this because I saw that it is actually wasting my money, because I end up spending my money on things that I didn't want to spend on, and things that are not important for me, things that are not taking me forward or doing anything good for me. Things like clothes, like something that could actually wait, or something that I could budget for. And also, when I talk about impulsive buying, this for me also included emotional buying. So for me, emotional buying was that, for instance, if I'm feeling down or if I'm upset about a situation or something bad is happening, I would actually find a way. I would actually help myself to cope with that by going and buying myself, let's say, a dress or like a nice top or shoes, or eating something nice for the day. And also, I wouldn't only use it on bad days, but I would actually also use it as a way to reward myself. If I feel like I've been good this week, I've been exercising, I've been doing whatever that I had planned that I'm going to do this week. And so by the end of the week, I would feel like rewarding myself by getting myself something, something that I didn't plan for, something that I didn't save for. So I actually do realize that this is something that was really setting me back, and it was something that was taking some chunk of my money that I should have been saving, but now I can't save it because I just misused it. But over the years, I have actually learned on how to deal with my own emotions without having to go and buy something, or without having to go and spend money on something that I'm gonna regret later. Second thing that I realized, that it was working against me and against my vision and mission, it actually does more damage than good, is clothing accounts. I had this tendency that, for instance, when there's a special, I would go and purchase something, not because I need that thing, but because I have access. I can just go and take. It didn't really seem like I'm using my old money, as it is just easy to walk in the store and buy on credit and pay later. But now, it was really hard when I had to be paying back the money. The time that I made the decision that I'm going to be closing all my clothing accounts and accounts, all of the ones that I do not need, it was so hard that now I am busy paying back this debt of something that I do not even know where it is, of other, some things I would not even wear them. I just bought it because it was on special, not because of I liked the item. I realized that having these accounts was not doing any good for me. If I need to buy something, I would rather budget for it, and I would rather buy it on cash so that I really feel, the pinch of me going to buy that thing. I actually also learned to apply the 24-hour rule, before I make the decision to purchase. If I see something and I like something, I would rather wait 24 hours thinking about it. If do I really need this thing? Do I really need to spend my money on this? And if in 24 hours I'm still thinking, yes, I definitely need. Sometimes it even takes me 31 days or even a week, for me to decide. And if I feel like in a week's time, yes, I still want the item, then I'll go ahead and buy it. But I promise you, most of the time, whenever I do that, I end up not buying it, because I actually realize that it's something I do not need, it's something I can live without, and it's something that's just gonna set me back, and because now I have to take out this money that I had other plans for, whether it's to save or it's to do what. So another bad money habit that I realized that I had to stop was withdrawing cash for no reason at all. Withdrawing cash when I do not need any hard cash, because in honesty, I would end up spending the money. I wouldn't be able to trace it. I wouldn't be able to know what I did with the money. And I even forget, and I would be asking myself, I think I had 100 rand. What did I do with the 100 rand? So I realized that if I do not need cash, I should not be withdrawing and just keeping cash in my wallet, because it is so easy to go and I would not know what I did with it. Another bad money habit that I realized that I had to let go of, and this one I had to learn the hard way, and even today I am still trying my best to improve in this area. Not having an emergency fund, for instance, like just a little bit of money at least, that's just sitting aside, for emergencies, because things, they happen, emergencies happen, and whenever they happen, now you have to go into debts, or now you have to use money that you had other commitments for. So whenever those minor emergencies happen, I would get such a setback because I didn't have any money set aside. So right now I have actually learned to put some money aside, even if it's not a lot. I've just realized that saving something is better than nothing. I normally tell people, and I also tell my daughter, that even if you save 100 rand this month, even if you save 50 rand plus the next month 50 rand, it adds up. And also, that's how you start. The more you see that money grows in your bank account, the more it motivates you to save even more. And if you cannot save more, that's when you can now start doing things like creating different streams of income, so that you have a bit of money, a bit of extra money for you to save. And the last thing that I want to talk about is my mindset. So my mindset when it comes to money, it has completely shifted, or it is actually shifting, because I am still in a process, of letting go. So I am actually shifting my mind from seeing money as a scarcity, as this thing that is so scarce, and this thing that only belongs to other people. So I am actually now learning to view money as something that I also deserve, as abundant, as something that is everywhere. I am used to seeing money as this scarcity thing, as this thing that is so scarce, and as something that we do not talk about. It's something that I do not talk about or think think that I deserve to have, or to have enough money. So yeah, so that's what I am learning also, that money is out there, and you can find money. You just need to identify a problem, you need to sell something, you need to do something for you to get money. So yeah, so that's where also I am also shifting my mindset to say that I also deserve deserve to have it. I also deserve to have enough. I also deserve, to be able to afford things that I wish for, and stop looking at money as this thing that is so scarce, that only belongs to certain people. So if you have not subscribed by now, please subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button and like this video. I will see you on my next video.